in asking the permission, Molly, how do we get our ego out of the way and our own desires? And, oh, they said yes, like, because we want to take that rock or we want to build our house there. Like, how do we know we're getting a clear communication and accurate communication when we ask permission?
Very good question. It's like, how do you know what's your intuition versus what's your mind?
Mm-hmm.
Not always easy to tell. When I teach workshops, one of the exercises I put people through is to go on what I call a nature walk. Go out, walk in nature, put out a question first to the universe. What should I do about this? Should I take this job or should I move there? Or, whatever your question is. And go for a walk and observe nature. Look at the clouds, look at the trees, look at the shrubs, look at the bugs. It only takes like 15, 20 minutes. Somewhere in that time, you will get your answer. You'll see something that gives you your answer. That's a really good way to help develop your intuition. So when you practice things like that, you'll learn how to trust the answers that you get.
Yes. And I like to tell people it comes down to, and you talk about this in the book with their teachings, is that it all starts with a relationship with ourselves. We have to know who we are, self-knowledge, and a relationship with, I call it your soul. Like, you have to start cultivating that, because until you have and what is a relationship? It's time with someone. It's a give and take. It's reciprocal, right? It's a two-way, but it takes time. It can't be like, oh, I'm just going to know what the rock is telling me to do tomorrow. It takes time and effort and intention.
Yeah. And I tell potential clients, healing is a process, not an event. It takes time. Mm-hmm. You don't go to the gym once and expect to have strong muscles. You go to, here's the difference between Western and Eastern medicine. A Western doctor, if you have something going on, will give you a pill, and that may just take care of it. And you don't need to go back. Someone from the East, it will be a medicine that you take ongoing and then you check back. I have a brilliant acupuncturist who's actually one of the teachers in the Curanderismo program at the University of New Mexico. And she can just check me out and say, well, how's this going for you? And how's that going for you? And say, oh my God, you're right. This is happening. That I didn't even think to mention. And she'll give me a tincture or a diet change or something like that will start to bring changes about in my body. I think I've gotten off what your question was, but
no, it's all beautiful. We're just talking about how just basically the holistic nature of the medicine. But you triggered something in me that Bearhart mentions that there's different types of medicine. And you share in the book how every single human being has the ability to share, quote unquote, their medicine by being kind. That's a way of healing someone else, by saying a compliment or doing something like, getting someone a glass of water. We all have medicine and healing that we can give each other. We don't have to be a 14-year trained shaman who walks through a bed of, a garden of rattlesnakes,
Particularly in this day and age, I think kindness is one of the most powerful medicines there are.
Right on. And seeing people. I also would add to that, looking at people, not just, noticing, but seeing them, connecting. We're all trying to connect. And eye contact, acknowledging another human being, like, I see you, hello, how are you today? And meaning it, type of thing. That's a form of medicine, don't you think?
It is. Oh, it certainly is. Certainly is.